Okay, watch. Here's what we're going to do. The way that soul gazing works is you start with the left hand facing up. The left hand is closest to the heart. Let me take this off. And she has really beautiful eyes. They're what they call them starbursts, because she has, I don't know if you guys can zoom in on these eyes, but they're two colored. She has the kind that when she wears green, her shirt will be green, her eyes will shift into that color. Sometimes they turn hazel, but watch what happens. Right now there's nothing between us, so to speak. But watch, look through the left eye to left eye. Relax. Okay, then what I want you to do is, as you breathe in, lift your hands just gently up, and then let them come down. Perfect. And as you keep breathing, I'll match breath. Perfect. The gateway to the soul is through the eyes. In the Celtic tradition, they speak of the gateway to the soul is through the left eye. Since we just met, I'll invite you to look into my eye. And they say that this way, anamkaras can open up to one another. Now watch what you just did. You just opened the center. Go again. The gateway to the soul is through the left eye. So I invite you in to look through my pupil with your eye and past even further. So you can see a foot. There you go. You're starting to see it shift. Now the gateway to the mind and body. Hold your hands right there. Keep looking through the left eye, and as you look out to 2 points above eye level, see my hands also. The gateway to the mind and body is on the face. I invite you to look in, and you'll start to see. Sometimes my face will shift into that as an old man or an old woman. That of a young boy. No, you got to breathe. There. And sometimes the animals will appear. The key is, remember when you breathe, gently get the other thoughts out. Still look at the peripheral vision above eye level. That shuts off the other thoughts. And you're tall, but you fly when you sleep, because I can see. That's a trip. Okay, anyways, thank you for joining. Now here, close your eyes. Put your hand over your heart. This one on top. Take a breath all the way into the tummy. Slowly exhale out. This is what in the Huna they refer to as bringing back your life cords or your Aka cords. Breathe again. Take another slow breath all the way in. And as you slowly exhale, open your eyes and come back. Now watch, there's no more connection between us. Pretty cool, thank you. Pretty much what they wanted me to talk about here was a technique that I designed. We're going to start this thing off. What I want you guys to do is put all the drinks and stuff out of your hand. Just adjust yourself where you're comfortable in your chair and close your eyes for just a minute. It's a real cool little thing. You guys have taken in a lot of information today. This thing is going to be very cool for you. Close your eyes, put all your other stuff down. Here's what I want you to do. Just for a moment, if you can, imagine what it would be like if you could just float outside yourself. Float outside, in which, I don't care if it's to the left or the right, above or whatever, but just float outside and take a look at you on a different level. What I'd like you to do is really take a look at the depth of where your heart and your soul is. And here's what I mean. If some beautiful young lady, or man if that's your choice, came into your life, if you could float to where they are in your perception, float to this beautiful human that's going to share in your life, but somebody that can be what the Celtics refer to as the anamkara, which is a friend of your soul. And what if, in fact, you could actually float to that position and look at you? The deep structure of who you are, not the game, not all the facade, not the bullshit, but somebody that you might be considering spending time with. Would you go out with you? I mean, and be honest with the thing. The point is, if you're just going, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'd date myself, I'd go out. you're bullshitting yourself, because otherwise you wouldn't be sitting in a room and traveling all this distance to all these seminars. What I'm saying is, what do you want on a higher level? And what if, instead of just this one person, you know, whatever the series of relationships you want to have, what level do you want to have these relationships at? Does it even make sense to you? And then just take it, I don't want to bum you out, but here's what I'm saying. If you understand where you're at, then you can understand where you're going to be going. And open your eyes and come back. Here's what I want you guys to understand. I was going to do this with a flip chart, but let me just explain this thing. Have I done this with any of you in the group called opportunity cost? None of you? Okay, a couple of you. If you guys want to learn this thing, it's an incredible strategy. If you ran and did your business life the way most of you fumble through a personal interaction with people, you'd be failing. You know, you'd be in welfare or filing for bankruptcy. The thing is when people put together a business plan, they actually set up steps to accomplish, to achieve what it is their outcome is. A lot of people have this, I'll take her, she's a 7, an 8, a 12, or whatever they count up to, I don't know. But the thing is they're looking for something superficial. If you did that in business, you'd be taken hard. And also, if you do that in your personal life, you're going to get taken hard. The thing is that some of you got to, go and get some of the friskiness out, sow the wild oats. But after you get to the phase where that's accomplished, where do you want to go next? I mean, this is a real important question. If you don't know where you're going to go, how are you going to know how to calibrate when you're getting there again?